Okay, come with me here. Our, us, our, we, us. Not my, me, my, I, me. What the? The Lord's Prayer begins with our Father, not my Father. And it continues with an us framework, not a me framework. A we context, not an I context. And just quickly ask yourself these questions. How selfish am I? How narcissistic? How me focused? And then going a step further, how much can I actually trust my self-assessment of this? Because here's the challenge. We are possibly living in the most narcissistic, me-focused time ever. And many excuse their narcissism with a, I just have to be true to myself mantra, or reveal their true selfishness in their overbaked parameters around me time. It's like it seems on trend to subconsciously turn a healthy level of self-love into an unhealthy living for self, where self is an idol or comfortably sitting in the God seat. Enter Jesus. Just a few verses before Lord's Prayer, he says, you are the light of the world. You were created to let his love and life continually explode within so that there is a light beaming from that is all about others. And Jesus knows our propensity to think and act with an overpronounced self-focus and then an underpronounced ability to actually detect this in ourselves. And he knows this way of living doesn't deliver the life we are hoping for. Sure, it can have superficial happiness, but in the long run, it undermines itself, and in eternity, it's but a puff of smoke. So when Jesus begins to teach us on prayer, he positions us to not get stuck in a my, me, I framework, but a freeing our, us, and we framework. And this then flavors every nuance of the Lord's Prayer. It doesn't mean we can't personalize our prayer and see it at a me level, but it means it can't stop there. It's designed to move beyond that to the overall framework of we. And for good reason. Jesus shows us, and history backs him up, that there is greater joy in giving than receiving. There is greater fulfillment in serving than being served. That true love relentlessly chooses self-sacrifice. That there is extraordinary power in unity over preference. And this is what Jesus modeled and what he calls us to, our Father in heaven. Our Father. And Jesus is so smart. Surprise. He wants to gently but relentlessly drag our focus off ourselves and for the selfishness in us to be strangled. And when people get stuck in a my, me, I focus, marriages disintegrate, friendships shatter, unity is impossible, and ultimately communities crumble. Perfect love and selfishness are at loggerheads. Only one can win, only one. And every selfish decision actually has a community impact. Limiting our real connection to community, it limits God's ability to shape and bless and grow us through others. And it limits God's ability to shape and bless and grow others through us. We are all part of a bigger picture, and everything we do or don't do impacts others in some small or big way. So we should feel an appropriate weight of responsibility here, because we are not owners of our lives, but stewards of them. Our, us, we, us, is Christianity. My, me, my, I, me actually pulls us away from Christ and the abundant life he wants to get to us and through us, because Christianity is community. Disciples need disciplers. We need each other. So let us pray to our Father in heaven. Let us be drawn into an ever-expanding love for God and for others, to experience the freedom and the joy in the our.